Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro and welcome to my video game finds part 82. So let's get started with some PC games. Command & Conquer Covert Ops, 11th Hour, Jazz Jackrabbit 2, The Christmas Chronicles, and I have never seen this in big box format, so I'm quite sure it's not released in big box. Then we have Phantasmagoria 2, A Puzzle of Flesh, and it comes with 2 boxes because it's too many CDs for 1 box. Then Wet, The Sexy Empire, and this is really rare game. Still looking for this one in the big box fashion. Phantasmagoria Part 1, The Seventh Guest, Ally General, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, June 2000, Lords of the Realm 2 Royal Edition, Aliens vs Predator Gold Edition, Broken Sword 2 The Smoking Mirror, The Settlers 7 Gold Edition, Microsoft Flight Simulator 98. This one is Warlords 3 Dark Lords Rising, The Settlers 4, Anno 1602 The New World, Creation of a New World, and here is another copy of Anno 1602. Then some Sega stuff. These are Master System and Mega Drive games all in one. Impossible Mission, Terminator 2, the arcade game which you can play with the Menacer, the big bazooka gun, Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, Sonic Spinball, NBA All-Star Challenge, Super Space Invaders, Mortal Kombat, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and the last one is Sparkster. Some random bits and pieces. This is a Game Boy Advance, the Silver Edition, Game Boy Advance SP Blue Edition, but it is quite scratched up as you can see. Same goes for this Black Edition, which has some sticker residue on the top. Then 2 Pokemon games for the Game Boy Advance, Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Fire Red. Game Boy Color Turquoise version. This is a Game & Watch Snoopy Tennis, in working fashion of course. Then for the PlayStation 1, the Tekken 3 Collector's Edition, which was a magazine promo from the PlayStation magazine. And then there's the infamous Demo 1 for the PlayStation 1, as you can see. And it has Apes Odyssey, Hercules, Tenka, Porsche Race Challenge, Rapid Racer, Rage Racer, Karushi, and Overboard on it. And some technical demos. Some more random stuff. This is Duel Master Kaido Showdown Limited Edition for the Game Boy Advance. Comes with 10 free trading cards. And as you can see, this is still sealed, so the trading cards are in there. Usually with these Duel Master games, the trading cards are missing. Then for the PlayStation 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Budokai 2, and 12 Stag, or X12 Stag. These are some big box games, but they're not for the PC, but for the Atari ST, so that's an Atari home computer. Offshore Warrior, Kid Gloves, Captain Blood, Menace, Batman the Caped Crusader with a poster, but unfortunately the poster is not there, but this box art is really cool. I love Batman and this looks really cool. This is Orbiter Space Shuttle Simulation. Then we have Armageddon and Barbarian. Some more of these ST games. Scroll, Blood Money and Anarchy in a dual box. Forgotten Worlds, Colossus Chess X. This is also a dual box. It's HKM and Impossible Mission 2. I think Hunter Kill Murder or something was HKM. This is the Premier Collection with Exolon, Nebulous, Netherworld, and Synapse or something like that. Then we have the last 2, Hell Raider and Purple Saturn Day. Back with some PC games. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2000, Netstorm Islands at War. This is the 11th Hour and this is the book version. Has the CDs, yeah, like glued to cardboard, most like in Saturn case, European Saturn case. And this is the manual for the 11th Hour. Myst 3 Exile Collector's Edition has a guide, orchestral soundtrack and more. Let's see what it has more. The game, soundtrack, CD-ROM making of, and the guide. So that's the collector's edition, and this last one is MechWarrior 4 Vengeance. Time for some Atari stuff. This is the Atari 7800, and I can't remember ever having one of these, so this is my first one. Comes with the leads and of course a controller, and this is the last model, the last old model before the Jaguar came out. So the Atari 7800, it's about the time of the NES, so it's an 8-bit console. Also got this Atari in. It's the Atari 2600 Junior version, so that's the small latest release of the Atari 2600. Also comes with the controller that is also with the Atari 7800, and so this one came after the Woody and the Darth Vader model. Some games that came with the two Ataris: Real Sports Volleyball, Mario Bros, and Real Sports Soccer. Then these are all complete: Mousetrap, Xenophobe, Moon Patrol, and then for the 7800, Dig Dug, Mrs. Pac-Man, Crossbow, Dark Chambers, and F-18 Hornet. And this is one with a strange cartridge style. As you can see, it's not the same as the normal Atari cartridge. For the various Game Boy systems, we have Super Mario Advance, Prehistoric Man, Tintin, which is also known as Kuifje over here. Then we have Tomb Raider Legend, Stuart Little, The Journey Home, Pokemon Naranja, Pokemon Chaos Black. These two are obviously pirates, but I'm making a video on that. Namco Museum, and the last one is Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu. Nintendo NES, Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Mario Bros. 3, 4-player tennis, only got released in Europe, Excite Bike, Russian Attack, Super Mario Bros. 2. Then we have two complete games, Mission Impossible and Turtles 2, the arcade game, which is a really cool beat-em-up game. We're nearing the end of the video, and you know what that means. Time for the crazy rare stuff. Well, this is not crazy rare, but it's just stuff that I don't have. This is a Sonic plushie, as you can see. Quake 3 Revolution, Mythmaker's Trixie in Toyland, and this is, I think my spidey senses tell me this is rare. I haven't looked it up yet, but I had never seen this before, and usually if I never saw a PlayStation 2 game before, it's at least not easy to find. Then JSRF, Jet Set Radio Future for the Xbox, didn't have that. For the PC, Space Quest 6, Roger Wilco, finally a big box English version, and Rent a Hero. I had never heard of it before, but when I take a look at the back of the box, it looks to be a cool adventure game, and that's the kind of stuff I want in my collection. From here on it gets rarer and rarer. This is a Devil May Cry promo, and it's not officially a press kit because it doesn't have a press disc, but I do consider it to be sort of a press kit. It has information on the game on all the sides, and of course a promo disc in here. Let's get it out. There we have the Devil May Cry promo disc. So this is Blazion. I got it a couple of weeks back, but that one wasn't complete. This one is complete, so now I have a complete copy for my collection. Sin and Punishment, Successor of the Skies for the Wii. It's a pretty special shoot 'em up type of game, run and gun game, and was looking for that for a long time. Same goes with Dark Souls Limited Edition for the PlayStation 3. This game is still sealed, and trust me, I am never ever gonna open this, nor am I gonna play this. I played the first part, Demon Souls, and that game just beat the hell out of me. I lost. I suck at it. Then Subterranea for the Sega Mega Drive. Also a shoot 'em up game, one I didn't have, and I love shoot 'em up games. And this is Lords of Midnight for the PC. I had this for a while, and I decided to put it in my collection because after consideration it does look like a fun game, and it's a nice addition to my PC collection. Then we get to the three last items, and those three are all really rare and really stuff that I was looking for a while. So let's start with the... Can you guess what this is? Take a look at the front. Well, the front doesn't really give away a lot, but if we take a look at the side, Splatterhouse. This is the press kit for the PlayStation 3 version of Splatterhouse. I'm not going to show you the content because I'm going to make a special video of that, but this box looks amazing. Just take a look at this big coffin. Really cool. Then the two last items. First up is the Duke Nukem 3D Kiloton collection. It's a bigger than a normal big box. As you can see, it's about the size of two big box games, and it contains every Duke game for one price. At least that's what it says on the box, but the price nowadays is quite a lot more than the price it had when it was in stores. So it has Duke Nukem 2, Duke Nukem 3D, Duke Nukem 3D Plutonium Pack, Duke It Out in DC, the one you see top right there, Duke Zone 2, and Duke Extreme. That's not every Duke that came out, but maybe at the time of this box it was every Duke, because there's also Life's a Beach and a couple more. But I have those in big box format as well. So then the last item, it's from a set I'm looking to complete. The only game I still need from the set is the first one, and that one is incredibly rare. But so is the second release, and this is the Elder Scrolls Daggerfall. So this is the Elder Scrolls Part 2. Part 1 is Arena, that's the one I'm still looking for. Part 3 is Morrowind, Part 4 is Oblivion, Part 5 is Skyrim, the one that got released a year or year and a half ago. So this is a really old RPG, and basically it's in the same world as Skyrim, same basic play mechanism. It's of course a way older game, so it doesn't look as good and doesn't have as many options, but it's a really rare RPG, and I'm really happy to have that in my collection finally. So that was it for this week. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my channel, like me on Facebook, etc. dr.retro MD is my Facebook tag, and of course see you next time. Bye bye.